Hello guys, we are making today a kidney, beef kidney. We have it here. I'll remove this one. We have the beef kidney right there. I've got it already chopped up, so I'll just show it to you. I started to use the pieces here. That's a beef kidney. Yeah, we will make it with mixed curry. We have a mixed curry that I just measure the amount that I want. We have onions I've chopped already because I want to be very quick today. What we do is I have about 1.5 medium-sized onion and the small onions there. So just make sure that our stove is ready there. Okay, so that is it. And we have half paprika, that's red orange paprika, fresh one, half red paprika. We have fresh tomato as well that I prepare as remove the skin. As you notice, I don't like the tomato skinned. We have parsley, we have a little bit of one leaf, we have bay leaf, we have ginger, and then we will have in thyme, a little bit of chili, medium chili, paprika. Okay, so we will proceed. That will be all, and we will be making it with the olive oil. So I'll start with the olive oil. I'll put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil because we want to make sure we have enough sauce left there. We will have more than enough onions. So we will start by marinating that. I have here rice vinegar, but you can use the normal vinegar. I just ran out of white vinegar, so I do use this one from time to time. So what I'll do, I'll just have a teaspoon of white rice vinegar. The reason is because the beef kidney has a very strong smell, so you want to make sure that you tone that down. So I have that. Just mix it. What you do, you let it sit for 30 minutes, more or less 30 minutes. But then once you put that, you will add your thyme in, because you are just marinating. I'm not gonna sprinkle it, I'll just eyeball it, not too much. And then you will have heaps of curry in it. That's it. We will have a little bit of chili. That's it. This chili is not really strong, so don't worry, you can use a stronger chili. And then we will have in a little bit of paprika, because what you do is you marinating it, you put it aside. Normally you add it, you cover it and put it in the fridge. So that's the way it goes. You whip them together, make sure they are mixed. Then you don't come out with a strong kidney smell, where I'll show you the other recipe next time on this. Then after that you add in a little bit of salt, sea salt, always for me to add that much. Oops, sorry. Okay, what I forgot was a white pepper. We'll have in a pinch of white pepper. That's it. Now we will let it sit. You mix all together and you let it sit for about 30 minutes. That will be normally sitting in the fridge, so you put that aside. So, and then you start chopping the other ingredients. You just want to make sure that you chop everything as you go. So we will put this one here. You check if this oil is already halfway up. So what you do is you put half of the onions to start your cooking. Half the onions will go. bay leaf, because I have a runner of bay leaf, I put the tiny one. You let the onions to start cooking, then you start chopping the other ingredients. So you have the garlic. Today you just press it down and then chop half of it, because I have a big garlic. You chop half of it, and it goes in the pot to take out the aroma, and the rest we will grate it to put in with the rest of the ingredients there. Oops. So what I'll do, I'll just chop while this is cooking, I will come in. This is washed already, and then just chop it quickly. Let this one, the onions must cook the lower fire, not too strong. Just chop your paprika as you wish. I chop mine in just medium size. So just chop your paprika quickly while your onions cooking, and make sure you check on that. It has to start browning up before you can add. So we will go in here. I use my hand, it's clean of course. So you chop that, then now we check the onions is starting to cook properly. Let it simmer again, and then we just check. We have something else on the side, sorry, going on here. So we check that other pot, which is on the other side. Okay, so you have to have an eye on your onions before you start overcooking the onions. What you do now, you come in with the beef kidney that has been chopped and marinated. It has been sitting here for 30 minutes. So you go in, you just add it. It depends on the amount of kidney or how many people you are expecting. And you put that aside. So you come in here. That's it. Let it cook slowly. Make sure you stir everything so that the cooking can proceed. And now at this level, you just let it cook to the other side, and you put your lid on it because it's cooking down slowly. And meanwhile, you just finish chopping your ingredient. Make sure the fire is not too high, otherwise you'll burn, because this needs to cook through. I like my cooked thoroughly. I'll mix it because they are going in the same pot. So I just chop that one. Let it cook for about 5 minutes. So I'll check every 5 minutes. That one is done. And then we'll proceed with the garlic. So we have our mixture of red and orange paprika, fresh one. Then we come back here a few minutes later to check on how our kidney is doing. You see it's starting to brown. You want to make sure that it cooks through before you add the other ingredients in it. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. You can also at this point add some dry herbs if you want, if you like dry herbs like I do. I think I'll add some more dry herbs in that, and you let it simmer for another 5 minutes. On that I will add some herb de Provence. Herb de Provence, so I think I'll just sprinkle in a little bit That's it. It's not compulsory. You don't have to use it if you don't like it, but I prefer to add it at that level. You let it cook for another 5 minutes and we'll be back. Meanwhile, we'll just chop our leek leaf in small pieces. We'll garnish it, but some of it will go through while it's cooking so that everything cooks through. We'll chop that one. That's it. Make sure everything is chopped finely. And that's it. We'll put that aside. We'll also chop our parsley. I'll chop the parsley, and then they can be together with the leek. Shouldn't be a problem. And put that aside. Now what you do, I've washed this. It's done purposely that all the skin is not out. Today I'll just grate it in. This is enough ginger for me, and I'll grate everything in. Sorry, I'll grate it, not grate it. I'll grate it, everything. Make sure that all is done. So you want to make sure you can taste everything that you are putting in it. This part I'm not going to use. So we'll remove this. That goes aside. Thank you. Alright, so we will come back here to check how our cooking is going. Just make sure I have this one. It's not hot, but just to be on the safe side. There you go. You see the vinegar has thrown out water, juice from the cooking, and you want to make sure now this goes down completely. And at this level you can add the ginger, because you want to make sure the ginger cooks through the other ingredient. So I add the ginger. Ginger goes in. That's it. Here you see how it's going down, because you want to make sure all this water goes down there, and you cover again and let it cook through. For those who don't like it cooked through as in medium rare, this is when you add the rest of the ingredient, your paprika and everything. Then 5 minutes later the cooking is over. But for me, it's going to cook longer because I want to make sure it's cooked through. So we'll come back here and cover it and just wait another 5 minutes, and we will go back to check. Okay, we are back to check and see how. Oh yes, that is exactly how it should be, guys. Oh yeah, right here, you see how it goes. Now we need to come in with our mixture of curry. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The rest of the garlic goes in. We're crushing the rest of the garlic because we're almost done. So we are putting the rest of the ingredient goes in. Okay. Paprika comes in, onions, because this menu is all about enough onions. Perfect. So now you let it cook down. Today we're gonna let the paprika and the onions cook a little bit longer than usual. How delicious is that looking? We're not gonna add extra oil, no. We're just gonna let it simmer down at this level. Look how that is looking, deliciously delicious. We will have some of this goes in at the same time, no problem. We will leave the rest for garnishing. So we cover that, let it cook down. Meantime, we will chop the tomato. That will go in a minute from now because we are almost done. Tomato is just to bind it, it's not to make it as a sauce, so we will have this. Perfect. Chop the tomato how you wish. On my side, this is okay. We'll just put this one here. Perfect. So we're almost done. We are almost done on that. Okay, we come back because now we need to keep on checking. We don't want to burn it. Now, as you can see, it's thick in the pot, but that's not a problem. That's the way it should be. And let it just simmer. Cook the paprikas and the onions down. Just about 5 more minutes, and then we are done. So let that, we'll come back and just add the tomato in a few minutes. Okay guys, it's been more than 3 minutes, so now we come and check again. See, yeah, so now is the last 3 minutes before we put the stove off. So we come in with the tomato, add in the tomato, done. Put the side. So you just mix it to bind everything. Let the tomato simmer for 2 more minutes, as I mentioned earlier, and our dinner is ready. And that is very deliciously. We'll remove this one. We'll add the remaining of herbs just when we put the pot down. So we'll let that simmer for 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I think we are done. Yes, that's it. Perfect. Looking exactly the way we wanted. So there, our cooking is done. We will just now dish up. We will switch it off and then just dish up. You can eat with anything. I am gonna eat with some French baguette. So that's it. Oh, that is delicious, guys. That is it. We'll remove it, otherwise we'll overcook it. That's perfect. I want to make sure you add this one so you know it's the beef kidney. That should be enough portion, and I will come in now and garnish it. That's it, and there we go. Perfect, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again in the next video. Our beef kidney is ready, so we will ask you to subscribe, like, comment. This is again a courtesy of one of my subscribers, all the way from Australia. This is Janet. Janet, this is for you. This is a beef kidney, just simple, with fresh paprika, onions, and a mixture of curry. So that is ready, and this is a fast dinner, lunch, or whatever you want to eat. You can serve this plate with anything. Please like, comment, drop us which country you are watching from us. Let us know where are you watching us from, and which other easy menu you want us to download, and we will do that. So please subscribe, comment, like, and let us know what else we can do on our channel. Thank you. Bye.